You think you know Inception? Well, here's 15 things you may not have known about subconscious infiltration.
Give him the kick. What? Dunk him.
Shortly after completing his film Insomnia, Christopher Nolan wrote an 80-page treatment about dream stealers. Inspired by lucid dreaming, Nolan originally pictured Inception as a horror film.
By creating something secure like a bank vault or a jail, the mind automatically fills it with information it's trying to protect. Understand?
Then you break in and steal it.
Well,
Inception was filmed in 6 different countries. It won 4 Academy Awards for Best Cinematography, Best Sound Editing, Best Sound Mixing, and Best Visual Effects, and was nominated for Best Picture, Best Original Score, Best Art Direction, and Best Original Screenplay.
I specialize in a very specific type of security. Subconscious security.
You're talking about dreams? You're talking about, extraction?
Brad Pitt and Will Smith were reportedly offered the part of Cobb. Cobb is also the name of the main character in Christopher Nolan's first feature film, Following, who is also a thief. James Franco was in talks to play Arthur, but was unable to take the part due to scheduling conflicts. Joseph Gordon-Levitt did most of his own stunts, including the fight in the hallway. The roles of the team are based on a filmmaking team. Cobb is the director, Arthur is the producer, Ariadne is the production designer, Ames is the actor, Saito is the studio, and Fisher is the audience.
Here's me planning an idea in your head. I say to you, don't think about elephants. What are you thinking about?
Elephants.
Right, but it's not your idea because you know I gave it to you. The subject's mind can always trace the genesis of the idea. True inspiration's impossible to fake.
It's not true. Can you do it?
Are you offering me a choice?
Evan Rachel Wood was Christopher Nolan's first choice for Ariadne, but she turned down the role. Emily Blunt, Rachel McAdams, Taylor Swift, Emma Roberts, Jessie Scram, and Carey Mulligan were rumored for the role.
she'll need a totem.
What?
A totem, it's a small
That's
personal...
some subconscious you've got on you, Cobb. She's a real charmer.
Oh, I see you met Mrs. Cobb.
She's his wife?
The name Ariadne comes from Greek myth, daughter of King Minos, who helped Theseus navigate the labyrinth. Christopher Nolan and his wife Emma Thomas have a tradition of naming their working titles of their films after their children, as well as putting them in the films. Their son Magnus plays Cobb's son, and Inception's working title was Oliver's Arrow, after their son Oliver. The set for the hotel bar was like a giant seesaw and was able to tilt 25 degrees. The hotel corridor set rotated a full 360 degrees. Christopher Nolan was inspired by a technique used in Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey and wanted to apply the idea to an action sequence. The hallway was only going to be 40 feet long, but was expanded to 100 feet as the sequence became more elaborate.
We're dreaming?
You're actually in the middle of the workshop right now, sleeping. This is your first lesson in shared dreaming. Stay calm.
For this scene, high-pressure nitrogen was used to create the effect of a series of explosions because the French authorities would not allow actual explosions to take place on the street. Cinematographer Wally Pfister used 6 high-speed cameras running at up to 1,000 frames per second. Visual effects were used to enhance the sequence with more debris and destruction. In order to create a train barreling down a Los Angeles street, the filmmakers made a fiberglass mold of a train and attached it to a tractor trailer. And here's a bonus one. Composer Hans Zimmer created the entire score to the film by incorporating, reworking, and rescoring pieces of a song by Edith Piaf that's also featured in the film. Johnny Marr, former guitarist of the Smiths, played guitar on the score. That's it for this episode of You Think You Know Movies. Make sure to subscribe, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and get the latest movie and TV news on ScreenCrush.com.